Everyone, welcome back to the channel. We are going to continue our random commanding officer war room run with Lands End. I forgot I need to select my commanding officer. I'm going to change my screen and load up the randomizer here. Alright, let's see. This one? Okay, here we go. Alright, so let's see who we get. Get rid of this ad here. Oh no! Oh no! Literally the worst co for any map we play here. We are going to be playing Lands End with Sonya. Oh boy! Oh boy, so that's all I gotta say. Oh my goodness. Okay! Alright, so if we remember, Sonya is the Fog of War specialist, and there's no Fog of War in any War Room map. They gain plus 2 vision range and they can see into woods and reefs. They also gain plus 10% firepower and defense when she uses her co-power, and that's all the benefits I'm going to get. The problem with Sonya compared to any other co is I don't get any benefits from my day-to-day abilities, and I actually get worse because I have worse luck. If you guys remember, I have a chance to strike with minus 15% firepower, which is unfortunate because that's a lot. That's the difference between doing extra 1 for 2 damage or doing minus 2 damage. So, in any case, we're going against Olaf. Again, he's not too scary because his blizzard actually doesn't really hurt too much. It just slows me down. But our job is going to be to get this base and airport, as well as this base, and start deploying units as fast as possible. So we're going to build an APC right off the bat. Yeah, playing as Sonya, this sucks. That's all I gotta say, is it really sucks. But like I said, this is random, and we're probably going to get her eventually, so... Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to actually use our APC to boost this infantry to this city, so we can start capturing it next turn, and we're actually going to build infantry to go into that APC next turn. We're going to build another infantry and APC. We want to try to get as much capturing as quickly as possible, so we can start building our power units near the top. It'll take too long for our tanks and such to go along this road all the way around the entire peninsula. So this is why you want to build APCs. He did build an anti-air, so this next turn we are going to build a tank and send that along the road. But for now, let's go ahead and send these guys like this. We're just going to start moving out. So let's see, I'm tempted to leave this here, maybe go back and pick up an infantry. I think I'll do that. We'll see. Depends on if this anti-air charges me or not. So we'll build a tank to deal with that anti-air and the recon if it charges me as well. Okay, so the anti-air is kind of in a defensive mode, which is great. The recon looks like it's going to charge me though, so we have to be careful. Capture these cities. So yeah, we can actually go ahead and leave this infantry here. You know what? No, I want to charge that airport base. Let's go ahead and keep moving. This one's going to drop off the infantry on this right here behind this base, and then we'll keep moving forward. Or we'll come back and get more infantry. He built a battlecopter. I'm not going to worry about it unless the battlecopter charges my base. So we're just going to go ahead and build another tank and another infantry. Just keep up the unit count. With my APCs, especially with 2 of them, we'll be able to transport the infantry up to the front lines really quick. Alright, so the battlecopter is also not charging. So right now he's playing very passive. The AI I think is random on how they act. So you might get somebody or an AI that charges you immediately. But this one's not. He's playing it very defensively, which is great for me actually. This gives me time to capture properties and build up my army, which is good because Sonya's army is weak. Or units are weak. Alright, so we're just going to go ahead and start moving out this way. This one's going to drop off the infantry so I can start capturing the base and airport. I'm probably going to capture the base first. Oh, I probably shouldn't have to put the infantry here. Oh well. We're probably going to capture the base first because ground units are a bit stronger than air. And plus he has an anti-air already. Although I could build, I guess, a bomber, maybe. I'm gonna build an anti-air this turn, though, regardless. Just to cover my units from those battlecopters if he starts charging at me. I'm gonna speed through his turn, because he's not really engaging me yet. Alright, so now his units are kind of charging at me, which is a bit scary, as he's got quite a few more units than me. But we do have this middle base now, which is great. So now we can start producing units out of it. I'm gonna go ahead and put my tank right up onto this forest. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and capture the airport, I guess, it's fine. So we want to stay out of range of this recon, so we're actually gonna go for the south. Let's go move this guy up. Move this guy up here. I'm gonna switch him off, so this guy's... We're gonna drop this guy here, and then he can... This infantry can go in the APC next turn. So where is his coppers? Not really moving too far, which is good. We'll just keep moving these guys up as well. Alright, we're gonna save our money for next turn. We're gonna build a medium tank, probably, to deal with his tanks as well. That or maybe a rocket. Let's see what he does. His anti-air actually attacks my tank on the forest. That's very interesting. His copters are moving in though, so that's a bit scary. Luckily he built that medium tank in his back base, so that means that's not going to attack me anytime soon. This anti-air might attack this infantry, which will be bad because it's going to be out of range of my tanks. Back. We're actually going to have this infantry go here. Alright, let's start capturing here. And let's see, what we're going to do is we're going to have... Just going to try to keep this infantry protected, I guess. What we're going to do is we're going to go here and here. Let's see, we're going to move our tank up as well. Move up the anti-air. We'll probably try to bait out this battlecopter with this infantry, I guess. Leave it right here. But we are going to build that medium tank for sure. We're going to need it to take care of his tank. Then we're going to wait, and we'll hopefully be able to build either another medium tank or anti-air with maybe an air unit. Let's see what he does. So he just go for the kill on my infantry, which means I can freely attack his anti-air. My anti-air can kill the copter on the right side, which is great. So this is a very good turn for me coming up. Which also means he'll probably get Blizzard, which will slow me down a bit. But luckily my army's already where it needs to be. Let's keep moving these guys up, of course. So this infantry is going to be in position to capture next turn. Let's go ahead and start capturing that base. Alright, we got a lucky strike there. So now we can hit his tank. We can actually attack this recon too, that way it cannot go and interrupt my capture on the left-hand side. So his copter, his copter. We'll set up this guy to capture the property next turn as well. Alright, so now we have only this copter to worry about, but the only unit in range is my medium tank. So with that, I think I'm actually going to build another anti-air to destroy that copter next turn, and we'll build my own battlecopter to deal with any other tanks he sends in. Just send this APC straight up, and I guess that's it for this turn. We can save up the rest of our money. Like I said, we want to just keep building units out of these two bases and airports. So he didn't get his power yet, which is actually really good for me. That means I'm still in range of his battlecopter. But he definitely will use it next turn. Got a lot of infantry charging these properties. We kind of want to make sure he doesn't capture too many because he's just going to keep getting a lot of income, and that's going to make it harder for me to win. We'll have this APC pick up this guy next turn. Move our anti-air up as quickly as possible. So let's see, we'll use the 7 on the recon. We can use the anti-air on the tank, or the battlecopter. So I'm going ahead and use my medium tank to attack the anti-air so my Battlecopter doesn't get hit too hard. Actually, we can block here like this. Actually, this is really good. There we go. So now he can't capture both those properties. And then to prevent him from capturing, we're going to build another Battlecopter. And we have 2 cities here we can start capturing as well. Our APC in, move up these infantry. We're going to start recovering this guy on the city, and looks like we'll build just another tank. Because it looks like that's all we need. Alright. And after this turn, hopefully we can start building bombers and fighters, which will really come in handy.
The fury of nature!
The fury of nature. You're right, the AW1 is in his turn. Okay. Okay. Alright, let's see. What do we got? My medium tank is still alive and healthy. We need to hit this artillery. His medium tank's coming into range 2, which is not good. So we can actually use this anti-air to come back and hit the infantry here. Yeah, we definitely need to kill this tank. So let's see. Can we get... We have to get lucky in order to kill this tank, but with Sonya's luck, I don't think we can. Wow, this right here, that's a very unlucky engagement I just had. How close am I to my co-power? My co-power could come in handy here to give me an extra attack boost. So I can prevent that capture. Can get my co-power, that'd be really good. But it doesn't look like I'll be able to. It's like right there. Oh, you know what? Oh no, because I moved my Battlecopter. Shit. Please. Damn it. Alright, so what we're going to do is we use this infantry. His artillery might attack that, or my APC this turn, not my tank, and that will be actually very good for me. I was really hoping I could stop or hit that artillery this turn, but that was not the case. So what did he build? He built 2 Battlecopters. Okay, so I'm going to build an infantry, and then this is a perfect opportunity to build that fighter. As his Battlecopters are going to start moving in, my fighter can easily pick them off. As long as he doesn't have a fighter, we can actually fight them before he can hit me with any other anti-air units. So his artillery does attack my APC, which is, to me, a free hit that I don't mind. His medium tank should be charging in, though. Yeah, here it comes. So hopefully... Oh, he has 2 of them, which is very bad, but I have a Battlecopter in range, so I could use that to hit them first. He built a couple mechs. Is he saving up money? He might be trying to build a fighter now that I have 3 air units. Let me check that. He did save up money, so he's probably going for a fighter next turn. We're going to go ahead and use my co-power for extra 10% attack and defense.
Number of enemy troops. Enhanced vision.
Another thing about Sonya is if you're a player, and you were Olaf, you can't see how much HP my units have. There'll be question marks if you guys remember that. But because the AI is part of the game, it doesn't care. It'll probably attack my units even if it doesn't know if it's at full HP or not. So that's one of the bad sides of playing against an AI using Sonya, is that's one of her benefits, and it doesn't help you at all. Anyways, we're going to attack here, keep him from capturing the city one more turn, so we can use our other units to keep attacking his forward army. So we can use a Battlecopter here, damage that medium tank, not much, but it's enough. then we can actually kill this artillery. You know what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to use this battlecopter and block here. That way his medium tanks cannot get in. He'll probably... I'm going to regroup my tanks so he can't kill one. Yeah, and then he'll probably attack this tank or the infantry, so that'll be fine. It will be okay. So we're actually going to... What do you build? Oh, that's right, he's going to probably try to build a fighter. So we're actually going to build another fighter, and we're going to repair this APC as well as refuel it. I think we're going to move this medium tank back to recover as well. Oh, you know what? I could do this. I could bait his artillery with another APC. Ha! Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and build another fighter here. Alright, then we're good. The more fighters we build, the more we can control the skies, so that way his areas cannot bother me. We'll probably just need tanks on the ground. Regular tanks should be fine, so we can take care of any anti-air units or missile launchers, while my fighters take care of the fighters and the battlecopters. I don't think he'll build a bomber, because it'll be a little bit of a waste. Oh, he didn't even build a fighter. He still has money too. He's just keeping me on my toes, I guess. Alright, a lot of resupplying that turn. Alright, we got a little lucky and we killed that infantry, so now we can start capturing. Perfect. So, we have these two medium tanks again. We have to kill them. But I do not have my medium tank in range. So, what we're going to do is we're going to use our... We're going to use the battlecopter to destroy this guy right here. We're going to use our fighter to help block. And use my medium tank to attack. There we go. We'll charge our fighter again at his air units because he cannot strike me. Make sure we stay out of range of that missile launcher. Alright, then we can move our medium tank up. We can pretty much move all these guys up and closer, and we can engage him next turn. Let's move this APC back and recover as well. We'll just load the infantry into the APCs early. Move up all my infantry here. Now that this guy's full power, we can move him off the city, move the tank up to recover that last piece of HP. And what we're going to do is, I think we're going to build another medium tank. I think that would be good. We want some indirect units, but the problem with this indirect units is they take a little time to set up. So it's probably not the best idea. Let's see what he does. So he's keeping his battlecopter near his anti-air units, which is smart. Very unfortunate for me. Let's see what it does with the T-copter. It's moving up a little closer. So now he built a bomber. Oh, very interesting. I don't think it's protected. Yeah, his anti-air is all the way over here. So I'm going to get a free hit. Which is really... You guys see that? Did you see that? My fighter could do 100% damage to this bomber. However, because of Sonya's bad luck, I didn't one-shot it. Which is fine, actually. This is good because he's going to have to spend money repairing his bomber. But killing it would have been nice too. Oh, there's Sonya's bad luck at work there. So that was unfortunate. I'm going to ignore this APC for now until near the end of the mission when I have to try. I'm going to try to root his army. This guy doesn't pose any threat to me, so I don't have to worry about him. So this missile launcher is coming in. We have to make sure we keep our battlecopters out of range, but I also need my battlecopters to help me kill. So what we're going to do is we're going to move this copter here, attack the medium tank. It's out of range of the missile, out of range of the battlecopter, and then we can use our other medium tank to probably hit this one. With Sonya's bad luck, I can't risk a 9 versus 9 engagement. And we're actually going to move our other fighter over here to block out a little bit. So now we can use a tank to finish off the medium tank, which is nice. Actually, we can hit the missile launcher this turn. This is nice. Again, I had 85%, Usually you'll get a little bit of extra luck and deal 9 damage. I got bad luck and I went down to 70 damage, so that was unfortunate again. So we're going to have to keep this Battlecopter out of range of his missile launcher. So we'll probably just leave it here. Or actually, I'm going to actually retreat and recover it to get a little bit more HP on it. I'm going to try to put infantry here. Maybe the medium tank will attack it. I don't know. That'd be nice if it does. Otherwise, we're just going to have to wait. Yeah, we're just going to have to wait here, so. There we go. And we're going to actually build a tank and Empire this turn. The more units, actually an artillery I think will be good. So we can try to lock down a couple bases along the way. Alright, so he has his Blizzard coming in. Not that big of a threat since my army is really close to his. But it does give him 10% attack and defense.
Blizzard!
Alright, so perfect. My medium tank is unharmed, and he attacked an infantry and a tank. That's not too scary. Let's see. I don't think my fighter can reach his Battlecopter, which sucks. Build a rocket as well. So, while he did not really do a lot of damage to me, his units are in a nice position because of his Blizzard, and I can't really do anything to him. So actually, I'm going to do this. I'm going to be able to destroy this missile launcher. And I can now hit this anti-air, which is nice. Not really that important, but it is useful. That way my fighter can attack the air units unhindered next turn. Yeah, I need tanks. He's got a rocket launcher now too, which is going to cover his units. So I'm going to ignore his medium tank this turn again as well. We're going to hit the rocket first, so we can lower it. We're going to try and destroy this tank if we can. A little bit luck maybe. Yes. Alright, good. And then we're going to actually put an infantry here. I'm going to put my APC up here as well with an infantry. We're going to try to get him to attack my infantry and APCs because he doesn't want my units to capture his properties, and they're good decoys. I'm actually going to use this anti, I guess, too. We'll just keep it covering, because the more antis I have in the field, the better. There we go. This fighter, I'll just move it down here, I guess. Yeah, just get ready to attack the Aryans next turn. This one can also move back, I think, to maybe try and help out. I don't really, like I said, the more this bomber recovers, the better. That way it wastes some money. We're going to build we need more tanks, so we're going to build a Battlecopter again, and I think 2 tanks this turn. We need more forward units. And it's important for me to make sure I have at least a couple healthy infantry, just in case I need to capture his HQ instead. Hey, that APC lived. That's really good. Right, a lot of my units lived this turn. They didn't die. I lost 1 Battlecopter there, but that's okay. Which means I can retreat them and hopefully not lose them to keep my technique score up. Did he build anything else? Why isn't he really... Is he saving up his money? No, that one he built... Oh, he's repairing and he built an artillery, okay. So we're going to go ahead and destroy this bomber. Now that's actually halfway there, we can destroy it and be happy with it. Go ahead and use our power for the extra 10% attack and defense. I think at the end of this turn, he'll probably have his co-power too. Because I'm about to do some damage. Alright, we will kill this Battlecopter. We need to get to that Battlecopter as well. Let's see, we can probably use our infantry here. So we can charge this guy forward. Nice. Looks like we're going to have to use my medium tank to attack. Oh, man, this sucks. Oh wait, we have a tank here. Oh my god, the bad luck, the bad luck. Okay, there we go. We killed that rocket. We can kill the anti-air, so now my fighters and battlecopters are safe from any of his units. Attack a T-copter here. Bad luck happened again. My bad luck is really showing right now. So we'll keep our medium tank healthy. We'll attack with the battlecopter first, and then we'll attack with the medium tank next. And again, we're going to block with our infantry a little bit here, and then try to get. I'll try to move my artillery into a good position over here. There we go. All right. I think it's time for a bomber. I think that'll be good. That way we can really wreak some havoc on his heavier tanks. And keep my ground units alive. Alright, let's see what he does. He has one healthy tank and I think a mech. Yeah, and a mech, so this is probably going to hurt a little bit. Recon destroys my infantry. Tank goes back and hits my one. And the mech does attack my entire, which does hurt. But I do have 2 fires, so I'm not too scared of the air units. Okay. This APC is still alive. This infantry is I'm probably not going to use the rest of the match. It's 2 damage. But we can use this APC still. So let's see. We're going to move our tank up. This guy can get in the APC next turn, 1, 2, 3. And then we'll move this guy up as well. We'll just start charging all our units forward as much as possible. We can actually start capturing this city, which is good. Let me see, what can we do here? We'll use the tank to attack the mech. Medium tanks will attack the tank here. Battlecopters are not in range either, which is not very good. The fighter will block off this mech so we can attack that mech there. A little bit of damage. Alright. Move our artillery up. And that will do it. We have an oh no! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah, my fighter's gonna get hit. So we're just gonna go ahead and attack this battlecopter. I can't retreat. So that's one instance where the blizzard does come in handy. He was able to hit me. Alright, so we're gonna actually build a we're gonna go with a couple units. We're gonna build another battlecopter and I think a tank. As we get closer to his HQ, having more numbers is always good because Sonya's bad luck isn't very good if I have a strong unit that won't kill anything. So with this damaged fighter, I can either keep it alive and pick off some weakened air units, or I can actually regroup and make a new one. So we'll see what we do. Alright, so now we can clear out this tank and we can go ahead and start capturing that base, which is good for our ground units to be deployed a little bit closer. Move up the APC. This one can get in that APC next turn. Alright, move out the bomber. It doesn't have any anti-air except for this one. So yeah, we're going to actually move this fighter back and we're going to regroup it. That way we have fresh fuel and ammo. There we go. And we can rack up some money. We can probably build another bomber if we want. Let's see, we can actually charge forward. This is okay. Oh my god! Sonya, you're 14% and I couldn't kill that medium tank because of my bad luck. Ugh, I hate Sonya so much. She is one of the worst codes in the entire game. I swear. Even in Fog of War, I don't like using her because she doesn't really get any good benefits other than vision. Which, as long as you use your units right, you don't need that extra vision. Oh, my goodness. We're going to build a bomber. Looks like my medium tank or tank's going to get hit. That's unfortunate. I'm going to build another anti-air as well. Since my fighter did take damage. I hate her so much. My medium tank. My gosh. such a bad commanding officer, I swear. Alright, so I didn't really build anything of... anything too substantial. That anti-air is perfectly protecting all his... Can I take it back? It's not protecting this guy. Alright, that's good. Alright, tank, you're gonna, so we can use this. And then we can put, or use our medium tank to block and hit that artillery. Could move forward with my bomber, but I'm not gonna do that quite yet. I'm gonna just wait here. Regroup my medium tank so it's full HP. And we'll just move up our 2 healthy tanks forward. And regroup this anti-air. Put this artillery here so it locks down this base so we can damage anything that comes out of there. We can regroup some of these infantry just so we have more money, and then we can also minimize the amount of units we need to move. Can this guy hit me? Yeah. Alright, then we're just gonna move our units forward. I guess we can just keep building bombers. Bombers are good. We'll start building units out of this base, so I'm just gonna wait and save up my money. I think I have enough tanks to deal with any anti-air units he built. Oh, I need to build a tank or something to deal with that APC too. Let's go ahead and speed through his turn a little bit here. Probably moving his T-copter. They take forever to move their T-copter or transport units. It's kind of stupid. Look how long it took him to move that transport copter. Okay. So let's see. Now this anti-air is over here. Because he has 2 battlecopters in range of my units, or at least this one's in range of my units, I actually am going to use my battlecopter to attack it. So we're going to use my fighter here to attack this copter. Again, 100%, and I couldn't kill his copter because of my bad luck. I hate her so much. So we're going to put all our copters in the range of that anti-air because I don't care. It's going to attack one of my air units. Well, actually, I have a bomber. I can actually protect it. So what we're going to do, hit this guy. And we use our code power. Hopefully my bomber can one-shot that anti-air with a little bit of luck. And not bad luck. If anything, we're going to minimize the damage on our air units. 93 went down to 80 something, so very bad again. We're actually going to kill this artillery because I don't want it to recover and hit my medium tank. Let's see, we're going to keep this tank healthy. And we're going to regroup another tank here. Put infantry here. Get ready to capture next turn. We can actually do this. We can put our infantry there. Just charge up the rest of our units. Charge up our bombers. Okay, and then we're going to build a tank back here to deal with that APC. And let's go and build another fighter. We just want fast units to get onto the front lines to finish off his army. Here comes another blizzard, really annoying, but doesn't really harm you too much.
Let the wind.
Let's see what his 2 anti-air attacks. It'll probably attack my fighter, I think, since it probably doesn't want to die. Oh, it just retreats to repair, so that's actually good. So he builds another anti-air, which is sad, but we have a lot of air units, so it's understandable. He's only going to be able to attack 1 this turn, so we don't have to worry about losing too many units. So the snow affects my air units very bad, or heavily. So we can use our infantry here to capture this base, which is nice. We want to move our units up as far as possible. Let's kill this battlecopter. This anti-air can hit the recon. This infantry is useless now. Use the tank to destroy the recon. Battlecopter can move up. So let's see, we're going to move our bomber up. We're going to attack and destroy this medium tank. Attack the mech. Actually want to kill it. I'm going to destroy the battlecopter. Yeah. Alright. It's also a pretty effective turn. Have him repair or refuel here. Build up these guys. So this mission's pretty much done. We're just going to finish off with some of these units. Kill another bomber just because. In fact, that bomber might actually go back and attack the APC as well. So he does attack my fighter, which he might build a battlecopter this turn because he's smart. Nope, which is good. Alright, that's very good. So now we can keep moving this fighter forward. Let's see. We have an anti-air. Make sure this doesn't get hit. You know, you can't kill any of his battlecopters that he puts out. Let's see. We want to use the bomber on this tank. We'll use the bomber on him. Can we attack that anti-air this turn? Maybe. I swear, Sonya, your bad luck is the worst. My gosh. I hate this girl. 48%! I can't even kill this stupid tank. My gosh, my gosh, my gosh. So it doesn't look like I can hit... Oh wait, I can actually. I'm gonna use this to... Nah, I don't want to lose another unit. Let's just retreat. So we can use this tank here, and then we can finish off the anti-air with my bomber. So I can attack the artillery. This one will protect my tank by attacking this mech. Okay, so we're almost done here. I swear, Sonya is the worst commanding officer for the war room. But luckily, I am guaranteed not to be able to get her again next time, so that's good. Because I won't play the same commanding officer 2 times in a row. So start killing this APC. And we should win next turn, I believe. Let's see what he builds. So he keeps most of his bases covered, so we should win this turn. Kill that. Alright, let's see what we got. So bomber attacks the anti-air. Medium tank. Bomber. Oh wait, that was that was an accident. It's okay. We have plenty of units to finish off his army, so it's all good. Alright, and that was Land's End. So, let's see how I did, considering I got probably the worst commanding officer for the war room. Just as I planned. Speed a little bit slow, to be expected, but my power technique was 100, so that was actually pretty good. Again, the AI in Advanced Wars isn't that smart, so you can, you're obviously going to win every match you play. It's just a matter of how fast and how efficient you do it. 22 days, that's not too bad with Sonya. 17, I think. Oh, I did it with 21 with Eagle, so actually that's... I either just suck, or I just did really good with Sonya this time. Either way, it wasn't a new record, but it was a pretty decent one. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Again, to get a good record on Land's End, you just need to build an APC and infantry on that first turn. Have it charge up to the either the middle base or the one on the far left corner, and then you can start pumping out units from the middle of the map instead of having them come from your HQ and all the way around the peninsula. Again, you want to just make sure you counter anything Olaf brings out, especially the battlecopters. If he can pick your ground units off with his battlecopters, then that's a lot of trouble, but as long as you have battlecopters or fighters to protect yourself, then you should be good. Yeah, that was a fun one. I always love playing Land's End. It's probably one of my favorite maps in the war room. That one, yeah. So far that we've played, that one is definitely my favorite. We have a lot of maps to go through. But yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed that. Next map we'll be playing is called Kita Strait, and we're going to be playing against Drake again. This one's not too bad. We can actually take our time for the most part. We have the bigger island of the two. It just takes a while for us to capture our properties. So it is a bit of a hassle, the early game. But once we get to the end, we can just start pumping out landers and ground units to land on his shore. and we're going to pump out a whole bunch of battleships to wreak havoc on his HQ area. But I'll show you guys that next time. So stay tuned for that, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.